By the way, that Japanese, that very high-pitched voice girl says there at the beginning, Kento Mahoto Gakuen Mono, I believe translates to swords and sorcery and school, or about swords and sorcery and school. Which, maybe that's the Japanese name of the series? I actually haven't checked that. It's very common that Japanese series names, whether you're talking about games or anime or whatever else, might sound fine in Japanese, but would sound really weird if you translated them literally into English. And that's a pretty good example of that. Class of Heroes obviously rolls off the tongue better than swords and sorcery, or about swords and sorcery in school. On the other hand, if you were to translate that, and it wouldn't be a bad translation, as like Swords and Sorcery Academy, that I think sounds pretty cool. Personally, I probably would have called it that for English, Swords and Sorcery Academy. Anyway, I just noticed that my character's hit points were not at full, and that I needed to heal them up there, which I had not realized. Alright, let's just make sure everybody's mana points are at full. Okay, excellent. Now, back into Holdea Cave. We're getting ever stronger. If you skipped out of the previous episode, while I was doing inventory hygiene and item synthesis and stuff, I made I believe what I did was I made a short bow, which I gave to Wendy, and Cecily got a sling, and Ridge still has his boomerang. I think I might have synthesized some other things too, I've forgotten already. But anyway, now that Cecily's over herself, we have some more things we can identify. Large tree resin, that's new. Alright, anything else in here that is new? Not that I see. Let's go ahead and organize it. Okay, it's already organized. Anything here? Okay, I think we've now identified everything that was not already identified. Nope, never mind. Okay, wood junk we should be able to put in the item bag. Excellent. Okay, now we've identified everything, I think. We should have been able to do that before, but Cecily was freaking out and will not become unfreaked out at the academy. You have to actually, I guess, properly use a spell to remove that condition. Which, come to think of it, couldn't I have done that? Don't I actually have a spell that removes fear now? I'm pretty sure I do, so I guess I could have done that. Oh well, we'll try to remember that for next time. But anyway, unless you remove it with a spell, and maybe you can treat it at the infirmary. I assume you can, though I'm not positive. Or the dorms, if you rest up, I assume that gets rid of status effects. Unless you do that, you have to wander around the labyrinth to get rid of that condition. Interesting. We'll definitely pass through that in a moment, but we might as well fully explore this labyrinth level first. And there's still a lot to explore on this level. Because each level is, I have to check again, but I think it's like 24 by 24 squares. And generally, I think every single square is accessible. Which means that there's a whole lot of every level to check. Mortal Strike, is that true? Alright, we are in agreement. Excellent, well done disarming it. Oh, we got arrows. Why did I pay for the arrows? I swear, the game taunts me by every time I buy something, I then either find it in the labyrinth or get the materials I need to make it. With synthesis. Oh, these guys are new. And although very cartoony looking, they're kind of frightening in appearance, you know, if you mentally adjust for the cartooniness of them. Another Mortal Strike, huh? Alright, Wendy, once again, is killing it with her trap detection and disarming. Alright, we got first strike. My gosh, Wendy does insane amounts of damage with that short bow. What a killing machine. Is she like the most damaging member of the party now? She might be. She's doing over 100 points of damage with that thing. It's crazy. Our party is way more powerful now that all 6 of our members can contribute to attacking. I had kind of remembered that both in this game and the sequel, that one of the biggest early game challenges is getting the equipment, the ranged weapons, so that your backliners can contribute to the fights. And once you do that, and your offensive power is practically doubled, then, you know, suddenly fights tend to go a lot better. Unsurprisingly, when you have 6 characters attacking instead of 3. As you can see, we've been absolutely kicking butt here. Hopefully that will continue. Alright, what is this? Luxury booze. Are we supposed to bring that to Joru? Is that like a quest item? Or is that used in synthesis or something? We should maybe start identifying some stuff and check. Cures paralysis. Apathetic lady. Decently good booze. Okay. I don't know. It sounds to me like something Joru would want. Shattered crucifix. Wonder what you make with that. Sounds like you'd make an accessory with that. Would be my intuition. Alright, I think thin skim we can put in the item bag. More frog innards. Poison arrows -1. What is the -1 applied to, though? I'm not sure. If one of the stats was red, I would assume it applied a -1 to the stat. That said, if the arrows can poison the target, that doesn't sound bad. We could give them to Wendy and try them. Let's see. What if we remove the arrows? Okay, and then equip. Oh, wait. Okay, 34 to 99. Whereas it's... Okay. Alright, the -1 is its damage. I don't really care if the damage is, you know, 35 to... or 34 to 99 versus 35 to 100 if it can also poison the target. Also drops the accuracy... Never mind, no it doesn't. They have the same accuracy. Let's try them. See if we like them. See if they actually poison the enemy. If so, then I think doing 1 less point of damage is not a big deal. Okay, we've explored almost everything. I don't know if we can get into these little 1x1 areas. Oh, maybe we should use the auto move. Yeah, that's useful. Go explore that single corridor we haven't, and then we have almost 100% map completion. I think we could probably get into those little 1x1 areas, but maybe not. Okay, well, let's move on then. We absolutely wrecked the monsters in here, so I think that we should be able to move on to the next area, no problem. I forget, did I ever put a real item on Radhar? No, he still has a staff. He's our one character who's still using a crap weapon. So I think he's doing the least damage of everybody now. We're gonna need to get him a real weapon. He's sort of the next priority for that, I think. Yeah, he's doing 1 damage a lot. Wendy's still a killing machine. With that short bow. Alright, let's move on to the next area. Oh. Oh, I think I remember this. Memory coming back to me on what this is all about, but I'll keep my mouth shut to avoid spoilers for anybody not familiar with this game. Sure. Interesting. I guess this is slightly spoilery, but to be honest, I was expecting to get into a fight there. I guess it's not actually time for that yet. I thought that was going to be our first boss battle. By the way, the boss battles in this game are odd. Because I think that even the bosses roll their hit points randomly. And if they get a low hit point roll, that means the bosses can go down in like a single round. But they can also have insanely high damage output. So sometimes boss fights are just a really, really short affair where it's just a matter of who is it who kills who first within the first couple rounds of combat. Which, if you're thinking that doesn't really necessarily... Oh, Cecily gained a level. Are you going to get more than 1 hit point this time? 7, okay. By her standards, that's pretty good. What new magic did she learn? Should have gone the other way. Okay, next level of Divine. I'm going to be more excited when we hit the next level of Wizardry, but... Okay, so basically, yeah, of course, these are the same set of spells that Radhar gets. But it's not a bad thing to double up on that, because the cleric spells are very useful. Still, like I said, in Cecily's case, I'll be more excited when she learns the black magic, the wizardry magic. But, yeah, if you're thinking that those don't really necessarily sound like the most dramatic and exciting boss battles, you're right. I would say the weirdness of the boss battles, where they can end up with really low hit points and you take them out really fast, you know, can make for not the most exciting boss battle experience in the world. Typically in RPGs, one thinks of bosses as being meaty and lasting for quite a few rounds, so that you can have a proper knockdown, drag-out fight and, you know, have tactics and strategy involved. But that said, I'm going off pretty vague memory, so, you know, it's entirely possible that my memory is exaggerating the extent of this. And maybe there are some bosses that are tougher and have more hit points. I don't entirely remember. Interesting. Wonder what the deal is with that magic circle. That is one of many things that I don't remember from so many years ago. Wonder when we're going to see that girl again. As I said, I'll avoid saying too much about her to avoid spoilers. For anybody watching who's not familiar with this game already. But she was kind of the first little subtle indication we got about what will eventually be the unfolding plot to this game, such as it is. Because there really is one. We have yet to encounter it, but we will eventually. Oh, I wonder if it's this. That question mark surely indicates an event. Oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and trigger it. Oh, it's Miss Rhina. Whoa, the music suddenly got really dramatic and ominous. I just want to take a moment to enjoy this music. It really sets me on edge. Yeah, that's kind of creepy music. Why do you get such creepy music, Miss Rhina? Oh, it's actually kind of presaging the monster we're about to fight. Don't look now, Miss Rhina, but in order to get here, we had to kind of fight our way through a whole lot of monsters and get a lot stronger. So I don't know if this boss monster that you've prepared for us is really going to be that scary. Okay, it looks scary. I'd say this thing deserves the creepy music. Oh, that's a lot of monsters. Okay. Kobolds and a Gao. How do we want to deal with this? Let's start by Blazing Fist them. Well, that was that was a little anticlimactic, wasn't it? All right, nice level up. Oh, Ridge and that pervy smile. Why is your level up smile so pervy, Ridge? Another great level up. More new magic. Hit points weren't great. Yeah, we one-shotted the entire group. What do you think, Miss Rhina? Pretty good, huh? She did not beat us. What? Don't take credit for our work. This is ridiculous. We are the ones who won. We literally won. No, you did nothing, Rhina. Stop trying to claim that you contributed anything to this. Sure. That was kind of a cool monster design. Rhina, your lesson was to have us fight some monsters, to stand there and do nothing while we fought them, and then to act like you did anything. What kind of lesson is this, Rhina? I thought you were better than this. I thought that aside from Yuno, you were like the one faculty member who's not a total weirdo. Not yet. We'll explore the whole level first. But yeah, that sure was anticlimactic, wasn't it? We literally one-shotted the entire monster group. Oh, now Akari's gained a level. Alright, everyone is now level 5. Another fantastic level up. Hey, she learned magic! Great hit points, too. She's been getting great hit points constantly. What magic have you learned, Akari? The first level of Wizardry? Okay, but she doesn't even know fire yet. It'll be exciting when she does. But hey, she has started learning black magic, so that's great. And yeah, that was sort of a good demonstration of what I was talking about, where the boss battles can be kind of underwhelming sometimes, if the game thought that was a boss battle. Oh, these are new, aren't they? I kind of like these. I always like pumpkin-themed monsters or jack-o'-lantern-themed monsters. Whoa! It cast sleep on us. I put 2 of my backliners to sleep. How dare you do this? Okay. Got it. What was I even saying? I was gonna say something else, but then that fight distracted me and I forgot what it was. Let's do some identifying. I think we've got a lot of items at this point we haven't identified. Okay, iron junk, put that in the item bag. Tiny bone I think we can put in the item bag. Excellent. I'm sure this is pretty obvious, but basically if there are already items of that type in the item bag and they're not a sort of item that a single item takes up a whole slot, they're stackable, then that's when you can put items in the item bag even if it's full, as it is right now. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I suspect that the game thought we were going to get here while we were weaker. I think the party's definitely stronger at the moment than the game thought we would be for that fight. Man, Cecily is such an identifying machine. Ooh, high-class cloth. Sounds like something Cecily would like. She probably wants us to make her a fancy dress out of that. But that's another quest that we'll have completed once we get back to the academy and report in. So that's great. Maybe we'll also complete Joru's quest as we go deeper into Holdea Road. Actually, don't we have 2 quests from Joru? One to find a guy named Rudy and one to collect a bunch of corpses. No trap. Is that true? Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh no, I was wrong. It's 20 by 20, not 24 by 24. Still, when every single square is explorable, that's 400 squares to explore. So they make for pretty meaty levels. Although, as you can see, we're getting through this one real fast. We're Whoa! Hekan Tonkair. Can we handle this thing? It's scary looking. The fact that it's level 1 doesn't necessarily mean that it's weak. Okay. It just wants to heal itself, that's fine. We didn't cover ourselves in glory there. Let's try hitting it with some magic. Let's do a size strike. And fire. Okay, yeah, this thing is nasty. We got it. But you saw that it took off over half of Akari's hit points with that spell it cast there. Nasty customer. Kind of thought it might be from its intimidating monster design. Alright, good enough. So not all the monster designs are just ridiculous in this game. Some of them are pretty cool looking, like that one. And the monster chieftain from earlier. Oh, it needs a special key. Interesting. Oh, another encounter. What's this one? Oh, we found Rudy. Excellent. Look at... Oh, wow. Those are some eyebrows and some sideburns, Rudy. And he's not dead. I'm amazed. I mean, at least you're alive. Alright, later, Rudy. Well done to us. We rescued a student. He needed to be rescued with sideburns and eyebrows that awesome. We couldn't let somebody like that die. Oh, those are horrific looking. A curiosity, you say? Alright, I'm intrigued, game. Tell me about this curiosity. And that said, I'll just identify everything that is currently unidentified, of course. Pants plus 6. Wow, that sounds pretty good. I should go on one of our frontliners. Who has the least defense now? Okay, Radhar, of course. So, let's give him those awesome pants, and then he'll have much better defense. Who had those? Rudy. Gosh dang it. Ah. Inventory management in this game is just horrendous. Not my idea of a good time. Oh my god, enough. I just did a bunch of inventory hygiene and it's still this bad. Oh, whoops. Where's that curiosity? Ah, there it is. It's in the item bag. A wyvern scale. And it looks... Is that a consumable, or do we just sell it? Part of a wyvern. Oops, wrong button. Oh, it doesn't look like it does anything. Maybe it's either a quest item or we sell it. Okay, and let's go ahead and equip Radar with those awesome pants. Now we're cooking with grease. Look at that defense. Now it's on par with the other frontliners. Alright, but yeah, look at us knocking quests down left and right. Turning into another very successful expedition. Alright, we know that one requires a special key. Okay, I see somewhere else I can explore before we move on to the next area. Get out of here, weak goblins. As goblins go, those are pretty freakish looking with those empty eye sockets, and they're pretty beefy for goblins too, but that doesn't stop them from being complete weaklings. Oops. I thought it would default to Wendy, but I think that it will need a special key regardless. Okay. So that's 2 places we can't get in. Alright, well there's still more that we can explore though, there in the northeast. Yeah, we didn't explore this way. Oh, more pumpkin heads, or green lanterns. As I said, I like pumpkin-themed enemies for some reason. I think they're cool. Alright, if they're that resistant to physical, let's just hit them with magic. Well done. Interesting, so there's a pretty big area. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there's a pretty big area there in the center we need the special key to explore. But there's actually still other ways that we can explore in that direction. So it's probably gonna end up being another 3x3 room if I were to guess. Yeah. Get out of here, trash mobs. Weaklings. Oh, there's a person there. I wonder if it's the that girl we saw before. Very taciturn one who just left without saying anything. Foolish mystery circles. You have only brought about your own death. Good lord, encounter rate, calm it down. But my goodness, Wendy is a killing machine now that we got that short bow on her. She's out of control. Oh, suspicious man. Need something? Sure. Ah, okay, this is the guy who managed to successfully steal from her shop. Really? Why am I suspicious? Okay, I figured. Wait a minute. Oh, this is a problem. Considering that we're all under the fear effect, can we do Blazing Fist? Is he fighting with a nunchuck? No, that's not a nunchuck. What the heck is that? It's like half a nunchuck. Oh, that... Oh my gosh, this guy's strong. Oh boy, we have a problem. Okay, she got really messed up. Defend. Cannot cast magic while under fear, I guess. Good grief, this is bad. This is real bad, actually. Can anybody cure the fear effect on themselves? I'll give some fried chicken to Griza. Ugh, the fact that he started out by putting fear on us is what makes this a hard fight. It wouldn't be a problem otherwise. I probably should have just had everybody attack instead of use Blazing Fist. No, what's frog entrance cure? Poison. That's not what we need. Oh my god, he killed Cecily. You piece of crap. Are we gonna die? I'll be angry if I lose all this progress. I'll be quite irritated. Gosh, become unfeared, guys. I need you to be able to cast spells. Somebody become able to cast a spell. This is a huge problem. Okay. Am I gonna lose all this progress? I think I am. I had no idea there was this badass boss battle here. Yeah, we're all gonna die. This is irritating. Can I vacate? No, because I can't cast magic. A little late now, guys. It's the fear that did it. If I could have just hit him with Psy Strike and Fire, we wouldn't have had a problem, I think. That was frustrating. The one guy who could have hurt him, and that's the guy he killed, of course. My other characters can't even touch him. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's even recharging faster than we can hurt him. Can we run? Can we do a party skill that runs? No. I don't know if we are even allowed to run from this, because it's a event battle, so maybe we're not. Not gonna lie, that was frustrating. The game gave me no indication whatsoever that was going to be such a tough boss battle. So, I'm not thrilled. Alright, we got TPK'd. Lovely. All that progress down the drain. That was a lot of progress we just lost, so that was legit frustrating. Now we know not to fight that battle yet. I guess I'll get all that progress back off screen. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm frustrated. That was irritating, but what can you do? We're gonna call it an episode there. I will off screen getting back all that progress we lost. Probably leave the labyrinth and save. Maybe see if I can stock up on anti-fear items and try that fight again, because I'm pretty sure if I could just hit that asshole with magic that we could handle that fight. If not, then we'll just move on to the next area of Holdea Cave. Either way, I'll see you in the next episode. See you then.